Hey folks, this is DJ Corvinus again, and this is part 4 of the expose on exposing the Titan beast computer here in Oakridge, Tennessee. As I was stating in the last video regarding Jacob. Now, as I've said, that Jacob, he's the most significant character regarding Bethel. Bethel, where he actually fled from Esau, and when he went to Bethel, that's where he had his vision with the angels coming down, and he met the Lord there. And it would be 21 years later when the Lord brings him back. He brings him back, and he goes at Bethel again. He has an encounter with God. Bethel, actually, the word means the house of God. Bethel became a stepping stone for the Hebrew people. God was using it and used Bethel. If I remember correctly, there are over 60 verses in the Old Testament regarding Bethel. And so after here, when the Lord established the people of Israel, and even after the captivity in Egypt, they went back, or they go into the promised land. And one of the first places they conquered with Joshua was, we know, Jericho. And the second places was Bethel, and the other one, there was a place called Ai, spelled Ai. And there, when the Lord gave Moses instructions about the Ark of the Covenant and all the schematics he gave him as building the tabernacle in the wilderness, one of the places that housed the tabernacle was in the place of Bethel. And so here, Bethel, again, God was using this place as a temporary place for not just a political representation for Israel, but also a spiritual one. And so Bethel has a very strong connection to the Hebrew people. But there was a shifting that happened. And that shifting happened after Solomon's son Rehoboam came into power, after taxing the people, caused a civil war. And in the civil war, that's when you have the nations, 10 of them, called the Northern Kingdom, and then the other 2, the Southern Kingdom. Now, in the Southern Kingdom, God already established at that point that all worship must be in Jerusalem. We know this. But when this civil war happened, there was also a spiritual civil war that happened. That king there, who was out of God's will, Jeroboam, set up an imposing place for the people of northern Israel to worship. And the 2 places now were placed in Dan and in Bethel, where this king erected 2 golden bulls, or bull worship. That way he wanted to make sure the people would not go down to Jerusalem to worship. This now, Bethel, when it now transitions from a place of honor to dishonor, it is coming to a place now where Bethel is becoming a place of adultery. Now, I'm going to break here because I'm at the 3-minute mark, a little over, and continue on explaining the significance here. This is DJ Corvinus. Take care.